Hey y'all, so done with my workout. I was about to go home, and it's been a while, so I figured why not? Let's share a little story for you. Plasma story time, okay?
All sweaty and shit. Fuck it.
So, right before I had this massive upgrade and download around the Aquarius full moon, about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, I was being attacked in the astral pretty heavily. Like every fucking night, I would start shooting my kundalini up into my brain, get supercharged up after doing like hours of cycling, and I get ready to blast off.
As soon as I would go out of my fucking body, there'd be a dark entity there. And there's been hundreds
Of attacks over the years. I have to say it's been shit. My first one was like 2014, that I could physically see the entity itself. But the last month or so, it really seemed like it was the same powerful entity over and over. And if you know anything about the ascension process and what are called discarnates, this is very common. They actually like compete for the soul of certain individuals. So they like attack them their whole life, whether they're aware of it or not, implanting negative thoughts, tearing holes in their aura, lowering their charge out of their auric field, making them vibrate at a lower frequency, so they lose their power and their sovereignty and their lucid consciousness, so that when they do die, they lift out of their astral, and these beings can just straight up take them like a prison bitch. Anyway, they're called discarnates. If you want to know more about that theory, it's not theory, it's true. I mean, I've been seeing these things regularly for fucking years, 10 years. But if you want to know more about it, look up ascensionglossary.com, discarnates. Anyway, and there's people that are powerful enough, human beings, to have a flesh body. They can also astral project and go around and fuck with people. Anyway, the same dark entity who's pretty powerful and can manifest as some scary shit. I mean, the fucking thing manifested as a white, it was like a light being, but the light of its light body was moving around like water. One of the times I engaged it after lifting out into my room. Another time it's a black cloud. Another time it found me in the middle astral and I had an engagement with it. Well, there was a specific time. So I knew it was going to happen again. I was cycling my kundalini and I was like, here we go. I'm about to blast off. I could feel it. It's so intense. My whole body starts vibrating. I just know. And not to mention the giant fiery ball of electrical charge that's going up my spine. And so I was prepared, and I did. I blasted out of my body, but I knew it was there, and I just shot straight backwards as fast as I could through the fucking bedroom wall. And I was flying backwards while looking at where I had just come from. And there it came. Out of the fucking wall, this big, scary black cloud with like black tentacle tether things coming off it with this evil face in the middle going, ah, like chasing after me. I was going really fast backwards, and it then morphed into an orb and then started going faster. It caught up with me, and I flew backwards with this orb flying next to me in pursuit. Like, I'm talking like 2 feet away from me. Shiny black metallic metal looking, a shiny black. It looked a little fluid. It was weird, kind of like black goo. But my telekinetic powers weren't working when I tried to grab him. Okay, so all of a sudden it just hit me. I was like, I'm just gonna fucking punch him in my astral body. It never occurred to me I've been, for the most part, using telekinetic abilities, not kinetic, like straight up in the astral. And I did. I put everything into my core, into my heart, and just went boom as hard as I fucking could right into that little black shiny orb, that metallic orb that was chasing me. And the fucking thing was like a miniature explosion, and then it turned into a hand that started tumbling backwards slowly. Okay, what the fuck is that? So I knocked him out. Why the fuck would it turn into a hand? I don't know. And the only thing I could think of intuitively
was that motherfucker is like a powerful wizard entity of some kind, and that orb, and maybe even that entity that it's been sending after me is analogous to a drone. Okay.
Why the fuck else would it turn into a hand once I knock it out and start tumbling backwards? And it was like a big like white hand. It looked like this, and it just started tumbling backwards. And I just kept flying. I took off. I got the fuck out of there. And he didn't fuck with me for a while after that. But I just wanted to share that. It was really fucking weird. And yeah, I mean, it's a tool in my bag now if I ever need it again to fucking punch in my light body, believe it or not. And it worked. And I don't recommend engaging these things, but I'm on a whole new level. And I just want to say real quick, you know, I got attacked pretty heavily at first when I first woke up, combined with beautiful experiences too, like all kinds of weird light beings, plasma beings, and even ETs. I had experience with Arcturians, Syrians. I went on several craft, met all kinds of beings, and then I was also being attacked pretty heavily at the same time. Around 2018, I just got sick and tired of asking for help outside of myself with these things. And I had this teary speech in my car on the way to work, 2018. And I said, you know what, God? I welcome the attacks. I want them. I consent to them because I'm going to judo them all. I'm going to learn from them, and then I'm going to share with the world what I've learned. And ever since then, it was like the floodgates open. And it's true. I mean, the prophecy was fulfilled. I learned so much. They taught me how to fly, teleport, fucking manually change my vibration in my light body to change which dimension or octave I can fucking vibrate into. Interdimensional travel. Man, that's just the start. All kinds of shit. Telekinesis. They inspired me to start messing with the astral matter and create familiars and objects. And I mean, Jesus Christ. We all know pain's a motivator, stress is a motivator, suffering is a motivator. And I think that chapter is going to come to an end soon. I haven't been attacked in like a week and a half, 2 weeks. You know, it's analogous to me like the old school, you know, Nintendo side scrollers like Double Dragon. You just keep going. Upwards the path to rescue the princess, which is a metaphor for the chalice, the Sophia, the wisdom. And along the way, you got to beat up the bad guys, get the XP, get the fucking jewels, get the weapons, keep leveling up. Lead to gold, root to crown. Anyway, I just wanted to share that. I love you all so much. I'll be uploading some more videos with pupils soon, light body sessions. Man, there's so many of you. I love you all so much. But I had this great session with a Australian. I want to share some of that shit. I love you all so much. Stay fractal.
Hope you enjoyed that little story. I love you all so much. Stay fractal and stay up.